quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
down.
Watch who he's going to set up. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another presentation of the CFSL brought to you by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. Tonight, we are watching the LSU Tigers take on the Oregon Ducks, both teams looking for their first win in the Big Ten. Tonight, we have clear skies, moderate winds, and it is 87 degrees here in Eugene, Oregon. I am joined by my good friend and broadcast partner, Caleb Allen. Caleb Allen, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
Man, I'm fantastic. I'm looking forward to a game that I think's gonna make the scoreboard have a lot of high numbers on it tonight. I think we're in for a great show.
Definitely an interesting way to put it. We get a solid return here by Chip Lucky to start off the game. They're going to get down to about the 36-yard line. And on the field to come the LSU Tigers for the first time tonight.
Benjamin Lucier has had a solid sophomore campaign. I'm excited to see him continue it so far tonight. Sorry.
Benjamin Lucier drops back, looking to throw to his left side. He's going to throw that one out of bounds. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Live to see second down. And I have a Twitch update for you after this play.
There is? Okay.
Yeah, right?
2nd and 10. Lucier drops back, looking to throw, looking deep down the right sideline. He's got his man, Marco Wallace, 21 yards on the the second play of the game.
Colorado said, why wait? It's a beautiful Wednesday night. And Quincy Asher takes the opening kickoff, 99 yards, shaking off 3 separate tacklers on that play as Colorado leaves 7-0 with 8:46 left to go in the first half, which was followed up by a 48-yard return by Novak for UNC.
Special teams make special plays. And Lucier throwing this one to Franklin Benjamin, getting his day kicked off with another 21-yard gain.
The $100 man, Frankie Benjamin, is going to have a massive night. He's had a spectacular season thus far. I'm excited to see him continue what has been an outstanding freshman campaign tonight.
Interesting playoff implications on Twitch. If Colorado wins that game and Oklahoma wins tonight, they're still in the race for the conference championship. As Andre Johnson takes the carry here, that's going to be 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
And a great tackle by Vertigus Green of the Oregon defensive line.
2nd and 6 upcoming here for the Tigers in the red zone. Tight end in motion. That's Wallace handing this one off to Johnson once again, cutting up the middle. He's got room, and he's got a 16-yard gain to set up 1st and goal.
What an outstanding carry that is. He hit the gap. The defensive line was just a bit too slow to get there, and J.B. Burns was the first cornerback who was able to make contact with him after that massive gain. LSU is rocking.
Just a perfect way to cut back inside there for Andre Johnson. 1st and goal here. Lucier drops back, looking to throw to the end zone. And that one's going to go out of the back of the end zone.
And look, it's a little bit too high, so no Oregon defender could make the play. A great job by their front four to provide enough pressure to make Lucier have a little bit of happy feet.
2nd and goal here from the 2-yard line. Lucier drops back, looking to throw again. And he's going to sell that one out of the back of the end zone to force 3rd and goal.
If only this was Canadian football, that would have been a good throw, but a bit too high. It's still 3rd down, though.
3rd and goal here from the 2. Receiver in motion. Lucier drops back, looking to throw for a 3rd time in a row. He's going to hit his running back, but great job there by Hurd breaking that one up.
The generational talent, one of the best defensive backs in the CFSL, said, you know what? I just got to make sure you're short of the line, and the ball knocked out because of it.
Now, what a drive to start the game for the LSU Tigers, but what a stop on the goal line for the Ducks. Now the Ducks looking to get the ball for the first time this game. This one going to be fielded, and this is going to be a really good return up to the 35 by Dalton Hurd.
Dalton Hurd does everything on a football field. He plays defense. You'll see him out here on receiver. He returns for the Ducks. He does everything he can to help his team win.
1st and 10 here for the Ducks, 2x2 set. Handing this one off to Kozlov up the right side. Stiff arms him in. Stiff arms another. He'll get 11 yards, and it's going to be a first down for the Ducks.
That's an angry man. Kozlov pulls no punches and broke off many LSU defenders. AJ Zachary was able to finally take him out of bounds, not even tackle him.
I believe only his 36th carry on the season. Is that real? Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, so handing this one off to Kozlov again, his second this game already. This time going nowhere.
Feeding Kozlov early. I feel like that's something that they should have been leaning towards more all season. We're starting to see his production here now.
3 receivers to the left, looking to his left, and that's Emerson Hall getting an 8-yard gain off the hands of the big Trey Walker.
And great open field tackling there. Trey Walker's not an easy guy to bring down. Why not just hit him in one punch?
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hall drops back, looking to throw to his left. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Can he get the space? No, he cannot. Manuel Jones only getting 1, and it's going to be 4th and 1.
EJ Adams gets a lot of the credit there. Had a chance to take him down one-on-one. Doesn't do it, but what does he do? Slow him down enough where the rest of the Tigers defense can come and finish the play.
Great stop by the LSU defense and a for the brand moment inside the 10. Leave down at the 7-yard line. So what a punt by the Ducks punter as we kick off this next drive for the Tigers. 2x2 set. Johnson in the backfield, handing this one off to Johnson, but he gets stood up for a loss of 3 yards.
Just a great job by Hendershot right there to attack and make the play. He hasn't been a massive part of this Oregon defense this year as he's just a freshman. But with some upperclassmen linebackers in that room with him, he knows he's getting his chance sooner than later.
And this one off to Johnson up the left side. He'll get those yards back and a little more. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
And the first guy there was Buck Skinner, another Ducks freshman defender who's had a great season.
3rd and 7, 2x2 set here for the Tigers. Can they extend this drive? Lucier looking to throw underneath. He's got his man Andre Johnson, and that's going to bring up 4th and inches, just shy of the line to gain.
And it's Phillip Chappell who finished off the tackle, but the first play was made by Buck Skinner yet again.
So the Ducks looking to get the ball back around where they left it last time. They're going to start here in plus territory, down at the 46-yard line.
A solid return and good starting position. I'm expecting to see a downfield shot early from the Ducks this drive.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Kozlov in the backfield. Walker in motion. 2x2 set here, handing it off to Kozlov. He's going to get tripped up by his own lineman. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Lucky that was back to the line of scrimmage. AJ Zachary, a name you guys should be ready to hear often tonight and on that play.
Absolutely. I believe his 7th tackle for loss of the season. Faking the handoff here. Hall looking over the middle. He's got his man wide open, Johnny Corn, for 22 yards.
Great route by Johnny Corn there. Found his way down the field and made a play. Just ran a beautiful route. A great job by Hall to run the play action. You see the linebacker bite there. And it was AJ Zachary who wrapped up and finished the tackle that Pablo Ortiz started.
Play action to perfection. 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left here. Hall drops back, looks to throw to his right. He's got Walker wide open. You can't miss that man right there. He's going to fight forward for a first down. He's still on his feet, continuing to push forward. 15 yards for the big man.
Man, and here I was thinking the play ended just shortly after the first down. I don't know how the big fella stayed that agile to stay up. I was about to give Marcus Sandoval credit. It looked like he was trying to go for... Was his knee not down there?
I don't know, but let's send prayers to Breslin Gibson because he just had a 315-pound man laying on him for a decent bit of time. 2x2 set here for Hall, looking to his left. He's got his man Walker again, and just shy of the end zone. It's going to be 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
And I couldn't catch the number, but a great job by the DB there, who had his chance to stop him, Walker, short, and laid the hit that knocked down the man.
Handing this one off to Kozlov up the middle, and no one in the area. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oregon had a fantastic drive there. Just a great set of play calling from the play action to calling to give it to Trey Walker and let Kozlov finish, who set up your big play early in this game. A well-executed drive there from the Ducks.
I knew it was coming at some point. You cannot have a game with Nate Snare in the chat and him not find a way to mention me. Can you float like that too? I don't know. We'll find that out one day, hopefully.
We'll figure it out. I know what my money's on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sure. Okay. Anyway, LSU back on offense here. Lucier and the Tigers hit the field once again. 2x2 set here for Lucier. He drops back looking to throw, feeling pressure, gets it out to his right side, hits his man Franklin Benjamin for a 25-yard gain.
What a run by Franklin Benjamin. First off, look at that route. The defender was still running the opposite direction by the time he realized base off one hit and just keeps pushing downfield. Fritz Donlin, the linebacker, got there for the tackle at the end, but a huge gain to kick off this drive.
Avery, also known as Captain Rush in chat, saying you can float with me anytime, Valente. All right.
All right now.
Empty set here for Lucier, looking to throw, feeling the pressure. He's going to be sacked by big number 90, Xavier Waters.
Xavier Waters makes an outstanding play. He's trying to end his career in Oregon this year, ranking higher in the record books. And that sack takes him 2 away from moving top 3. And I will wait for this Tritz update for you until after our next play.
Xavier Waters now up to 26 tackles, 18 of those tackles for loss. Interesting season for the senior from New Orleans. 2nd and 19. Lucier looking to throw. He has time off the hands of his receiver, but back into the hands of his receiver, Leo Tafidi, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Good catch there. And over on Twitch, we had a 1-yard run by Odin Bjornsson as North Carolina ties it up 7 apiece with 3:36 left in the first quarter.
You see on 3rd and 12, looking to throw. The pressure is coming, and he is sacked by Dean Gregory, a walk-on getting it done.
First off, we had the senior do it, and now it's the walk-on fighting for his roster spot. He's trying to say, I'm just like him, coach. Give me my scholarship. Here's 4th down for you. Are you proud of me yet?
That is a question for Venom. Venom, are you proud of this walk-on? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. This one punting back to the Oregon Ducks, and this one going to float all the way back to the 6-yard line. My goodness, what a punt. Special teams.
If there's one thing we're going to get tonight out of this game, it's been solid special teams. That's the 2nd punt we've had within the 8, inside the 8-yard line.
3 receivers to the left, none to the right. Looking underneath, he's got Trey Walker for a gain of 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Great job there by Rich McDowell, the junior cornerback on that tackle. Didn't give him any chance to make a play upfield with the catch.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Kozlov in the backfield. Handing this one off to Kozlov up the middle. He's going to fight for a 1st down. He'll get 7 on that play.
Kozlov is a guy, if you feed him, he gets better. He'll be great in the 4th quarter. The more you give him the ball, he rides off that momentum, and he has fresh legs off of this season so far.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hall looking deep down the left sideline. What a throw into the breadbasket. This one going to go all the way. Touchdown, Dalton Hurd, 81 yards.
You are always playing a dangerous game with Oregon because at the end of the day, you have Copley on one side, you have Hurd on another. If you press cover, you're relying on your corners on the outside to cover these freak of nature athletes. Dalton Hurd has done it on multiple occasions this year, beating his guy deep downfield, and he does it right there. A huge touchdown when you thought Oregon was going to be backed up. Outstanding job by this offense.
Yeah, so LSU quickly learning that press coverage against Dalton Hurd is not the way to go. Let's see what adjustments they make here on offense and defense to patch that wound up, as they're currently down 2 possessions here late in the first quarter. Empty set here for Lucier. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Lucier looking to throw, has time. He's got his man underneath, Franklin Benjamin, for 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Great play there. A good tackle by the Oregon defender, J.B. Burns, a freshman cornerback.
2 receivers to each side. Lucier handing this one off to Andre Johnson. He'll get a gain of 1, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, a massive play here for LSU. They've really struggled on 3rd down. Can they figure it out here?
Let's see if they can switch that trend yet to convert on 3rd down. Drops back, looking to throw. Lucier's got his man over the middle. It's Hubert Henderson for a gain of 8 and a 1st down.
Move the chains. That's all that matters, and that's exactly what just happened. They got the yardage that moved them downfield a tad more.
And handing this one off to Andre Johnson. He gets enough room up the left side. He'll get 6 yards to set up 2nd and 4.
And speaking of Dalton Hurd, he's the one in on that tackle there.
Absolute freshman phenom for the Oregon Ducks.
It's ridiculous.
Under center. Lucier has pressure up the right side, but he throws an absolute laser to Marco Wallace for a 1st down, Tigers.
We talked about it last week. When in doubt, run a corner route. It's always going to be open. That's the 2nd time tonight they have hit a corner route for success, and it's only the 1st quarter.
Hey, man, you know what they say, when in doubt. When in doubt. 2 receivers to the left here for Lucier. He's facing pressure. He's going to go down. It's a 5-yard sack. Vertigus Green getting it done, his 1st sack of the season.
Everyone on this Oregon D-line has gotten some action in the 1st quarter. We have both defensive tackles with a sack. We have a walk-on sack. Can Isaac Costa join them in the rest of the game, however?
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looking underneath is Lucier. He has his man Dior Walker to set up 3rd and 4.
A absolutely chilling hit from Buck Skinner there and Fritz Donlin. Both of them have been outstanding.
So 3rd and 4, and that will be the end of our 1st quarter. Your score, Oregon 14 to LSU 3. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL, brought to you by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. Nine minutes to go here in this 1st half. LSU just 1 of 4 on 3rd down conversions. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lucier looking deep to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
What a throw from Lucier to Marco Wallace. Marco Wallace runs that seam beautifully, splitting the safeties, and Lucier can throw it in any window and fits it in a tight window when you had a Ducks defender, Buck Skinner, attempt to save the touchdown.
Athletic play by Buck Skinner, but just Wallace able to hold on to that one and bring this back within 1 possession. A beautiful deep pass there from Lucier. And now a 1-score game, but the Ducks are looking to change that trajectory and take their 2-score lead back here on the return as Dalton Hurd. Hurd has space up the left side. It's going to be another solid return. That's Kozlov for 33 yards, excuse me.
I do want to answer a question Trips asked. I went in and fact-checked. Lucier is in the top 10 for most sacked quarterbacks, but currently it is Kai Avery of Notre Dame who's the most sacked with 37 times sacked.
I was going to say Cooper King, but I guess I'm wrong. Kozlov gets 3 yards on the screen here to set up 2nd and 7.
Cooper King is in second at 31. But Cooper King also still has a game to play, but the top three have a reasonable gap amongst the rest. And you can notice a trend, all three are also scramblers.
Interesting. 2x2 set here for the Ducks. And Kozlov in a motion, looking to his left, and he's going to toe tap the sideline. That's going to be a first down. It's actually Manuel Jones.
What a great job there to just get your feet in bounds. Why play games with it? A great job from what I believe is a walk-on.
And it was a walk-on, and Hall 9 for 9 on the night so far. Faking the handoff here, looking deep down the sideline, and I just cursed him, didn't I?
I think it's just a bit of a miscommunication play. Thought he was going to keep rolling downfield because Oregon, we know, loves the deep shot, but took the out route instead. Just bad communication.
Fair enough. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Hall looking to his right. He's got his man Dalton Hurd once again for first down.
Dalton Hurd now one catch away from the century marker as he's trying to build his campaign to be an All-American wide receiver this season.
3 receivers to the right, looking deep down the sideline into double coverage, and Ace Ali batting that one away to bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by Ace Ali. And do you know how rare it is I have to specify what position an All-American campaign is being built for?
Yeah, I know, not very often, but I mean, he's got a case really for both sides. As he's gonna dump this one off to Trey Walker, he'll get a gain of 1 to set up 3rd and 9. Continue what you were saying.
Great job by LSU's defense, but he has a very strong campaign. As realistically, we're seeing battles of him versus Benjamin today, which could reflect into one of the spots.
And that is true. 3rd and 9, looking underneath. That's Kozlov stiff arming one, breaking one tackle. However, that's going to bring up 4th and 4. It's decision time for the Ducks.
Disgusting stiff arm right there. Absolutely throws a haymaker to try to get every yard he can.
The Ducks offense staying on the field. Split backfield. Looking past the line to gain. He's got his man and even more. Michael Copley Jr. for 21 yards and a first down.
Copley is already one of the best receivers in Oregon history. And you're seeing it right there on that beautifully ran out route, and his ability to make plays downfield, just an outstanding play there.
Absolutely insane that we're just now calling his name. All the focus has been on Dalton Hurd, and rightfully so, but Copley still exists. His 1st and 10, Hall looking to the end zone. He's going to throw that one through the goalpost, but this is not Canada, young man.
It is not. But at the end of the day, it's an incompletion, not an interception. So he'll live with it.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looking underneath on the slant route, has his man, Dakari Johnson, for a 10-yard gain, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
And Pablo Ortiz in on that tackle there, but just a little bit after the first down was gained.
So 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Walker in motion. 1st and goal here from the 4-yard line. Hall looking to throw out to his right. He's got Kozlov, but that is going to be a 5-yard loss.
EJ Adams does what a lot of his teammates haven't been able to do tonight, and that's a one-on-one tackle against Kozlov. Kozlov has done whatever he's wanted against LSU's defense, but EJ Adams sends the message here saying, if no one else can, I will.
Doing a great job getting that TFL. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, handing this one off to the walk-on, and that's going to be Manuel Jones for the touchdown for Oregon.
Have yourself a night walk-on. I mean, wow. He had that toe drag swag early in the drive. He gets the touchdown here. He's been good all night so far, and it's only the 2nd quarter. Maybe there's 2 scholarships that have to get tossed out tonight.
It is a little wicked when you think about the fact that Zach Correll is the fullback for this team. He's practically their 2nd running back, and the walk-on comes in and steals both Kozlov and Correll's carries. As Gibson going to get a 21-yard gain on their return to set up this next drive.
I'm excited to see LSU's offense here. They've been productive through this game. They've obviously had some struggles on third down, but I think we're seeing them catch their mojo.
So they are down 11. Let's see if they can even this one up just a bit. Under center for Lucier. Fakes the handoff. It's a play action. Looking to throw underneath. He's got his man Marco Wallace for a gain of 9.
And a big tackle there by Fritz Donlin, the senior linebacker, who's had himself a great season so far, is trying to continue a great senior campaign.
Yeah, the transfer from Iowa making a great final or great last ride here for the Oregon Ducks. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left, handing this one off to Johnson, and he'll get enough for the first down and a little more.
It don't matter how you do it, as long as you get it and they get the first down game there.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And Lucier looking to throw to his left side. Tight window throw there. Hubert Henderson gets 2 on the play.
A great job there by Lucier, who takes a massive hit on the play. And you know my saying, a 2-yard gain on first down is always a good, solid gain.
Is it though? Handing off to Andre Johnson. He's going to get a solid gain of 7 to set up 3rd and 1.
Absolutely it is. Just think, if they don't get 2 yards right there, they're looking at 3rd and 3, and it's a whole different situation.
Sure. Split backfield here for Lucier, faking the handoff to Johnson. He's going to throw this one underneath to Hubert Henderson once again, this time for a first down.
Great catch there by Henderson. He's been reliable, and that's all you need. Taylor Henderson shot in on that tackle.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Lucier looking to his right, off the hands of his intended target, and it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Would have been a nice reception there. I think it would have set him up in about a 2nd and 6 situation.
Now that would have been the situation where those 2 yards would have mattered. 3 receivers to the right. Lucier looking underneath once again. And this one's going to get a 10-yard gain, but it's going to be 3rd and inches. Hubert Henderson once again.
Hey, Benjamin Lucier knows his safe target right now, and it just has been Hubert Henderson. And honestly, it's been Henderson all year.
Handing this one off to Johnson, and he'll get a first down and a little bit more. 3 yards for Andre 3000.
Outstanding blocking by the front 5 there. Did exactly what they needed to do to create the space for the first down run.
2-by-2 set here for the Tigers. Lucier handing this one off, this time to Shep Lucky up the middle. He'll get a 13-yard gain for his first carry of the night. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Fritz Donlin on the tackle. He's up to 5 tonight already, 1 away from eclipsing 60 on the season.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looking to his left, he's got his running back out of the backfield. It's actually his fullback, but it's tight end Marco Wallace.
I was going to say, if that's a running back, they have a big running back there.
Amen. There are big running backs. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, looking underneath to Leo Tafiti. He'll get 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Wade Robinson, the freshman cornerback, in on that tackle there.
And now LSU 4 of 7 on 3rd down, a much better now than they did when they were starting. 3rd and 1, Lucier with time to do his taxes, throwing. He's got Franklin Benjamin for a huge gain, but a huge hit at the end of the play.
Thank you for continuing to speak. I was about to jinx them. They're now 5 of 8, and at the time of the last failed conversion, they were 0-3. They haven't failed on 3rd down since.
5 straight conversions for the Tigers. Lucier looking and just a tad too far, and Fritz Donlin the one in the area.
Great job there by the Oregon defense. Just didn't give Benjamin Lucier time to get comfortable in that pocket.
Lucier drops back looking to throw to his right side. Leo Tafiti for the touchdown Tigers.
What a throw by Lucier. Puts it in a beautiful spot. Their timing was exquisite. As soon as he breaks on this route, he is breaking to the outside with the ball on the way. So by the time he gets to the sideline, the ball's waiting for him, and he just has to catch it and get a foot in. Great job, great execution.
I just love how Rush said, "OMG, Lucy, you suck," and he just threw an absolute laser immediately as he said that.
Look, man, jumps the gun sometimes. It's exactly what Captain Rush loves to do. He jumps to conclusions.
Yeah, he does jump. Anyway, Oregon looking to get a good return. Dalton Hurd for 27 to set up this next drive for the Ducks.
And Oregon, once again, I'm going to say this. If I'm LSU, I am daring them to throw this ball short. Because Oregon wants to beat you downfield with Copley or with Hurd.
Exactly that. Kozlov with the handoff to start this drive. And what a gain for Kozlov, still barreling his way for a 21-yard gain.
A strong K there by Kozlov, and at this point, feed the hot hand. He's been electric tonight, probably having the best game of his season, and just keep going to it.
Definitely one of the best first halves of his season so far. I can definitely agree with that. Two receivers to each side here for Hall. Drops back, looking to throw over the middle. He's got his man, Michael Copley Jr. for 14 yards and a first down.
Michael Copley consistently catches these 5-yard passes and turns them to 10-plus yard gains. It's exactly what he does.
Oh, wow. Rush with the comment of all time in the chat. Taking the handoff here. Hall looking to take this one himself. He's going to run, stiff-arming a defender, fighting for 4 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 6.
Great run there by Emerson Holland. What a comment by Captain Rush. I don't know if I want to repeat it.
Hall looking underneath. Oh my goodness. 11 yards, but a big tattoo at the end of that one.
What's McDowell with the massive hit, even made the athletic trainer on the sideline stand up.
Yeah, he jumped more than Rush does. Two receivers to the left. And this time he's got Hurd for a 14-yard gain and the century mark now for the generational talent.
3 catches, averaging over 30 yards a catch. Reception crazy. Pablo Ortiz uses the sideline to his advantage.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hall in the red zone now, looking deep down the right sideline, and oh my goodness.
I genuinely thought we were about to see what was going to be a catch of the year candidate, because I thought the guy catched it behind the defender's back.
I'm not even going to lie. I thought that might have been pass interference, but to each their own. 2 receivers to the right, looking underneath. He's got his running back, Ravana Kozlov, for an 11-yard touchdown.
I'm just going to say it. It's the best game, at least in the first half, Kozlov has had all season. That's a receiving touchdown. He's up for sure over 50 total yards on the game. The only other time he's had that multiple times this season, but across the full game, he's only at halftime, and not even that at this point.
I'm genuinely convinced Nate Stair is not a real person. I'm genuinely convinced that there is not a real person. Anyway, LSU looking to score before halftime, just shy of 2 minutes. And if lucky on to return, it's going to be 22 yards to set up this next drive.
And I mean, look at the difference in Lucier's quarters. 9 of 13, 126, 9 of 11 with 2 touchdowns and a tad under 100 yards. Outstanding night we've had from Lucier so far in the second quarter.
A minute 53 left to go. Lucier drops back, looking to throw to his left side. He's got his man Hubert Henderson for a gain of 2.
So, Valente, I do have a question for you. Is your worst nightmare at this rate a Oregon LSU game when you have Russ and Nate both in chat?
No, this is actually like my fever dream. 2 receivers to the right. Looking underneath, he's got Chip Lucky for a gain of 1 and a timeout for the Ducks.
Riggs Beardsley in on that tackle there, not giving him much to work with afterwards.
3 receivers to the left, 1 in motion. Lucier looking, and his arm hit as he throws. Buck Skinner batting that one away.
Just a great job there by that Oregon defense to generate enough pressure to dictate what happens with that throw and not letting that throw decide what it does, because it probably was a first down.
Yeah, Rush agrees. This is my fever dream. I like when okay, man.
Oh my God.
Yo, what do we got going on here? Okay. Anyway, a minute and 31 seconds left to go here in the half, and Oregon looking to take advantage and create their biggest lead of the game. Trey Walker in motion here, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, handing this one off to Kozlov underneath, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield for a 2-yard loss.
Ace Ali in on that tackle. A great job tackling Kozlov one-on-one, who's been a monster tonight. And can I just say, it feels a little early for what Chad's been doing tonight.
I've acknowledged it, Rush. I just don't know whether or not I can repeat that. 2nd and 12, looking underneath, and that one going to be knocked out to force 3rd and 12.
A great job there by E.J. Adams forcing that incompletion.
Comment of the year, dude, there's been like 3 of those tonight. They're all nominees. 3rd and 12, looking underneath. He's got Trey Walker for a gain of 7 to set up 4th and 5. LSU did not use a timeout there.
No, they didn't. I'm a little surprised by that because they'll get the ball with under 30 seconds left, but all 3 timeouts to work with.
So 4th and 5, and Oregon going to drain this one down a little bit to about 28 seconds. I'm trying so hard to fight off a sneeze right now and to laugh at the same time. That's not a good combo. Trust. So picking this down to 28 seconds, 4th and 5. Punting away to LSU, and another good punt. This one sails through the back of the end zone. So 22 seconds left in the half for LSU. What do they do here?
I think they're being aggressive, but real quick, over on Twitch, UNC does lead Colorado 16-7 at half.
UCA under center, handing this one off to Johnson, and he'll get a 3-yard gain, and that should be the final play of the first half. And it will. So going in to quarter number 3, your score, Oregon 28, LSU 17. Caleb, give us your thoughts on the first half.
My thoughts are very simple. Oregon's offense has been electric. I think they have finally found the balance of the pass game and the run game. Kozlov has opened up so much for them thus far in this game, and LSU's defense just hasn't had an answer for it. But LSU's offense has finally gotten some momentum. As I mentioned earlier, at one point they were 0-3 on 3rd down and went on a long stretch of not being able to fail on 3rd down. Obviously, they had a hiccup towards the end of the half, but I think Lucier in this offense is moving. They just need to defensively figure out a way to shut down Kozlov and hope Oregon will step away from that run game again so they can go back to focusing on Dalton Hurd, Copley, and the rest of this Oregon Duck receiving core.
So sideline reporting on this sneeze real quick. I am struggling. It is still yet to come out, and it is still there, and it is not going away. Oregon leading in passing yards, rushing yards, but LSU with the time of possession advantage. No turnovers so far, and an 11-point lead for the Ducks going into the second half.
I mean, look at the passing yards. You have 51 versus 36 rushing yards, and then you have both teams in the 200s in the first half. We're on pace for a big passing game.
Yeah, we're on pace for almost 1,000 yards of offense, I believe. Let it come out, Valente. Yeah, see, I would. It's just, like not trying to. So
Stop.
Dalton Hurd on the return here. And he's going to get down to the 33-yard line. Hurd with a 29-yard return.
Valente, just stop gatekeeping the sneeze.
I'm not gatekeeping the sneeze. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left here. Hall looking to throw. Jesus, this is taking me over. 4 yards on the catch. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Good tackling there by LSU, coming out and just getting a sound tackle to open up the half. Ace Ali in on that tackle.
3 receivers to the right here for Hull, looking to throw to his right side on the sideline, and that's going to be Johnny Corn for a 14-yard gain and a first down.
His third catch on the night. Have yourself a night so far, Johnny Corn.
I love this chat. I don't want this chat to ever think that I hate them. I love them so much. This is the brightest part of my day. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, handing this one off to Kozlov. He'll lose a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Tank Washington on the stop.
Great job there by Tank Washington to instantly get pressure. The freshman has a lot of upside, and I'm excited for the rest of his season and what he does the next 2 years after.
2nd and 11. Hall looking underneath. He's got his running back, Ravana Kozlov, for a gain of 8.
And over on Twitch, Mac Miles with a 24-yard touchdown reception as Colorado still trails North Carolina 16-14 left in the third quarter. 6:56 left in the third quarter.
Yo, when did this chat become rage baiters? All right. 3rd and 3, looking underneath. This one knocked away by the linebacker, I believe EJ Adams, forcing that one out.
A great job there by LSU's defense. And look, they just know deep down you love them, and they know I absolutely adore them.
Yeah, you know, all this rage bait doesn't come if, you know, all this rage bait doesn't happen if you don't, you know, I don't know where I'm going with that.
Dude, they just have me on the edge.
Yeah, no, this is really consuming me. 1st and 10. Lucier looking to throw a quick pass there to Marco Wallace for a gain of 17 and a first down.
What if I told you Fritz Donlin in on a tackle again, but Marco Wallace passes the century marker on that catch already. Tight end is having a massive night.
I just want the chat to know, if I don't read out loud what you're saying, it's because I can't. But I do see it. Just want to let that be known. Handing this one off to Johnson up the middle on the draw play. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage to set up 2nd and 10.
Great job there by Raid Robinson. I think Valencia's going to write a book about this chat. I survived Oregon LSU's chat.
We knew the vibes were going to be immaculate this game. We knew that for sure. 2nd and 10, looking underneath. He's got his man. I did not see who got it. Hubert Henderson. He'll get 6, or he'll get 9 on the play. Lord.
Fritz Donlin again on the tackle. He is having a monster night.
Handing this one off to Johnson up the left side. He's got room for a first down and more. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Breaks an inside run to the outside. Great awareness there by the running back, Buck Skinner, in on that tackle.
Guys, I just want to let you know, if I said some of the things you are saying, I probably wouldn't be back for the 2nd game. You know what happened to the Nick Castellanos guy? Yeah, that would be me. 2nd and 5 for the Tigers now after a 5-yard gain for Andre Johnson.
I could just imagine, you know, I'd like to apologize for my comments, and there goes Brennan Waltz with an 80-yard receiving touchdown.
Yeah. Lucier under center, drives back, looking to throw to the right sideline, and that one's going to sail out of bounds to bring up 3rd and 5.
Live to see 3rd down. I'll never hate on a throwaway pass. Just says, hey, look, we have one more down. Let's convert here.
3rd and 5. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Tight end in motion. Lucier looking over the middle. It's a great throw, but off the hands of his intended target. It's going to be 5th and 5 now.
Saw the wide open field and forgot to bring the ball with him. Thought, oh my Lord, I can make a play that can make this a 1-score ball game. Instead, leaves the ball in the past.
And this one gonna go out of the back of the end zone. So now Oregon gonna get the ball back here to try and get a 3-score lead. Excuse me.
I'd like to have a conversation with our stats guy for flashing that graphic after one LSU drive.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the left. Johnny Corn will get a 7-yard reception here to set up 2nd and 3.
Great catch by Korn, and I know it's not Frosty, but I'm gonna blame Frosty for that statistic.
Yeah, why not? 3 receivers to the right. He's got Walker underneath. Walker fighting for that first down and a little more. It's a 6-yard gain for the big man, Trey Walker.
Great catch there by Trey Walker. Great job to break the tackle, but a great job by LSU's defense to swarm to the tackle.
I'd like to apologize to my bosses at PX1. And that's a deep ball down the left sideline to Dalton Hurd. Yeah, that's what it would look like. Rana Kozlov on the screen gets 15 yards and a first down for the Ducks.
Big catch. Kozlov over 30 yards receiving now. Emerson Hall also eclipses the 300 yards passing, but a great block there by his offensive line as well, wrapping around to get the guy who was coming free, AJ Zachary, in on that tackle.
Nate saying he wants a blush stat on me. Interesting. Emerson Hall drops back, looking to throw, has time to the left sideline, and oh my goodness, well, Rush, it wasn't you, but he threw it to EJ Adams, and he's going to take this one all the way back for a LSU touchdown.
What a play by EJ Adams there. Finds the ball in the air and just jumps the route. A fantastic job there, and saved me from making a joke I was going to regret later.
Oh, now a one possession game for the Tigers, and it's a great job by the defense. I know Rush said he wanted him to throw it to Zachary, but that just didn't happen. We have a flag down on the field.
Personal foul, clipping, receiving team.
So that one going to be on Wade Robinson.
Still first down.
The dreaded clipping call.
The dreaded clipping call, and that's going to start this drive all the way back at the 13-yard line. So the momentum in the favor of the Tigers, but can the Ducks find their way to get the momentum back on their side? Looking underneath. Oh my goodness, that one almost picked off. That's going to be knocked away by Ace Ali.
And the Oregon receivers seem to have forgotten to bring the ball, and I think it was Buck Skinner who forgot to grab it.
2nd and 10, Hall pump faking, looking to throw on the run, and that one's going to be knocked away again to set up 3rd and 10.
Stay absolutely massive from Emerson Hall, but throws it into traffic, forcing it to be incomplete.
Interesting stat, despite the lead the entire game, Oregon have yet to convert a 3rd down. Looking underneath, he's got Walker, and he'll get his arm across for their first 3rd down conversion of the night.
Huge first down gain there from Walker. A fantastic job there.
See, now Venom can't say I cursed him because that one went in his favor. Looking to his left, to the wide receiver screen, he's got Korn for a gain of 5. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5.
Yet again, it's Rich McDowell in on that tackle there. Up to 6 on the night.
Just had to say something. Yep. Sorry, Avery. 2nd and 5. And looking for the wide receiver screen again, this time Dalton Hurd for a gain of 4 to set up 3rd and 2.
Dalton Hurd gets a catch that slightly brings down his average. Now he's only averaging 27 yards a catch.
You know, for the rest of the night, I'm going to call, you know, I'm just going to call you by your real name. Oh my goodness, what a throw off the pump fake deep down the right sideline. And he's got only one man to beat, Dakari Johnson, 69 yards. Nice.
What a catch by Johnson. What a run there. Just hits the open field, and that feels like track speed. Emerson Hall with a fantastic pump fake, making the defender bite just enough to give the space. And at that point, it was a see you later Tiger defender.
What a way to get the momentum back in your favor after a great defensive stop by the Tigers. I'm not going to do the CULATER because that's just copyright infringement. Okay, all right, Frosty. All right, Frosty. How
No,
does that-
I did it. I said, see you later, Tiger defender. I'm clearing Valente on that one.
Thanks, partner. I appreciate that. Everyone's out to get Valente tonight. Everyone hates Valente. What's that show? Everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates Valente now.
So, am I finally gonna get members of my anti-Valente club?
Oh, wait, this is a thing. What?
Oh, yeah, I thought you knew.
No. Anyway, LSU 2x2 set here. Looking underneath, he's got Franklin Benjamin for a 9-yard gain. Big hit at the end of that play.
My bad, Frosty. I forgot that was the rule you voted upon last week. My bad, bud.
Ooh. Ooh.
Also, what a massive hit that was by JB Burns. I don't want that to just fly under the radar.
I swear if I open the Discord and I see like the Valente hate club roll under people, I might flip. 2nd and 1, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lucier looking to throw here on 2nd and 1. He's got Benjamin once again for a first down after an 8-yard gain.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Kelby Benjamin up to 77 yards on the night, looking to get to 100 as he continues a race for his All-American campaign.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, looking underneath. He's got his man for a huge gain. That's Hubert Henderson for 25 and a first down.
What a catch and run by Henderson. Just makes the guy miss, and a great block upfield by Franklin Benjamin. The receiver, you block, you get the rock, but also on that tackle, Fritz Donlin gets up to 10 tackles on the night.
Nate said, flip, you mean roll over. Oh my God. Empty set here for Lucier. The Tigers down 11, looking deep. Oh my goodness, what a way to cover the field. And that one is going the other way. Briggs Beardsley with the interception.
That's a touchdown saving interception. That's a I'm gonna run this way, turn back, and I'm going to make a play on the ball. He sold that perfectly. Lucier was convinced. He was following the in-breaking route and had a free touchdown, but a great job by the freshman to get his first career interception.
3x2 set here. Hall looking underneath. Oh my goodness, that one almost went the other way. Jay Reed knocking it away.
Jay Reed almost read that perfectly and got it right back, and I think that would have been another LSU linebacker pick six.
You know, I'm gonna bite Caleb. You know who wouldn't have made that play?
Who?
Valente. Anyway, underneath on the slant route, Michael Copley Jr. getting a first down. He's over 59 yards tonight.
Vince McDowell with the great tackle, and yeah, I don't think Valente Martinez, the cornerback, would have ever had a chance of making a play there.
No. Yeah, no, I doubt that. 1st and 10, looking underneath to Trey Walker. He stiff-armed a guy, but didn't secure the ball there.
I think Trey Walker's just a little bit angry and said, I just want to throw the stiff arm anyways.
Yeah, that wasn't a stiff arm. That was actually a stiff jab. 3 receivers to the left. Looking underneath, he's got his man Johnny Corn for a 9-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Good gain there by Johnny Corn. Gets every yard he possibly could.
So 3rd and 1, Oregon 2 of 6 on 3rd down. And you know, since we mentioned it, they're 2 for 2. 3rd and 1, looking down the sideline, make that 3 of 3 since going 0 for 4. And that is another touchdown for Dalton Hurd.
If I'm not mistaken, that puts Dalton Hurd at 160 yards on the night with not 1 but 2 receiving touchdowns, both of which being over 45 yards deep, which now pushes him over 800 receiving yards on the season with 9 receiving touchdowns in his freshman season.
Leave the jokes to the chat, Valente. Oh, wow. Valente actually cursed us. You know, usually I'm accidentally cursing Venom, so for a change, I guess that helps them? I don't know. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Because they did throw a
Valente, I think you're fighting a losing battle here, buddy.
Yo, what? Alright, anyway. 1st and 10, Lucier looking to his right side. He's got his man for a 10-yard gain, Hubert Henderson, for a first down.
Buck Skinner in on that tackle here makes a fantastic one on one play there. His 5th tackle on the night, and I will have a Twitch update for you here in a second.
Lord, okay. 1st and 10, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looking to his right side, he's got his man Andre Johnson for 11 yards and a first down.
Outstanding job there by Andre Johnson. And over on Twitch, a 34-yard touchdown pass to Pooh Sparrow for the Buffaloes as they lead UNC now 27-16 with 8:55 left in the ball game.
1st and 10, handing this one off to Andre Johnson. He'll get a gain of 2, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Great job there by the walk-on to get that tackle.
Rush says, I'm going to be in your walls tonight. And to you, Rush, I say, was that supposed to be a threat? Because I honestly hope that's a promise. Handing this one off to Andre Johnson, and he'll get a first down for 11 yards to move the chains.
Good run by Andre Johnson. Outstanding job there. Taylor Henderson on the tackle. And I'm not even going to acknowledge what you just said to him.
Well, Rush knows what goes on. And anyway, Lucier looking underneath, but that one going to hit the turf. Dalton Hurd, the closest defender in the area.
Great defense there by the Oregon defense.
Yeah. Rush knows. Hitting this one. Oh my goodness. A 2-yard gain by Lucky, but he gets blasted at the end of that one.
Fritz Donlin lays a punishing blow. And Frosty does have a good question. He knows what goes on between your walls.
Well, yeah. Me and Rush have a pretty cozy friendship. We'll leave it at that. 2-by-2 set for Lucier. Looking deep again, and this one's going to be caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Hubert Henderson with one of the better catches I've seen this week with 2 defenders all over him. Beautiful concentration. Breaks the tackle. Get 7. Have yourself a night. Hubert Henderson.
Well, Tripp says got to get points here. Oh, and immediately after, Hubert Henderson in the end zone for the Tigers. And now they need another defensive stop with 25 seconds left here to go in the 3rd quarter. Still a lot of time left in the game. As Kozlov taking this one out. And that's going to be a 29-yard return up past the 30-yard line to kick off this next drive.
In the last 5 drives, two of them ending in a touchdown, 2 at the punt, 1 with an interception. Oregon would love to find some consistency here.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. As Hall looking to throw short underneath. You've got Dakari Johnson for a gain of 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Good catch there by Johnson. Just gets what he can.
E.J. Adams with his 5th tackle of the night, and that will be the end of our 3rd quarter. We have an exciting finish on tap for you guys. Your score 42 Oregon, LSU 31. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL, brought to you by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. Get those 4s up in chat. We're back here again for quarter number 4 to end off our early slate on Wednesday evening. And he's going to toss this one out to the left side. I believe that's Kozlov who's going to get a first down on the play.
What a job there by Kozlov to just fight, never give up. It's exactly what he's built his young career on.
2-by-2 set, faking the handoff here to Kozlov, looking to his left side. He's got his man Dalton Hurd for 13 yards and another first down.
Great catch, said up to $173 on the season.
Now, Dalton Hurd, I believe, just earned Player of the Week honors. He's having a performance where he could possibly do it again. 1st and 10, looking underneath. He's got Dakari Johnson for 9 yards and a touchdown, or not a touchdown, a 2nd and 1.
Just a solid gain there, puts him in a favorable spot here.
I was reading chat, and for some reason I wanted to say touchdown. So the reason we throw up 4s is because it's the 4th quarter. Looking to his right side, and Manuel Jones back on the field, getting another first down for the Ducks.
Solid gain there not a shabby play to end up with.
Yeah. Just because, really, yeah. It's tradition. Looking to the left, he's got Copley for a gain of 6 and 2nd and 4.
Solid gain there for Copley. Gets a good gain as they keep working their way towards the end zone.
2nd and 4 here for the Ducks. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Walker out wide here. 2nd and 4, and Hall looking to take this one himself, but he is going to be sacked. Ace Ali getting him down there.
Great job there by Ace Ali to just keep working over. Just said, hey, you're trying to scramble with this football? Nah, I'm going to get there.
And it was great that Ace Ali was there because Hall may have had a decent run ahead of him, if not. So Oregon 3 of 7 on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 11. Let's see what their approach is here. 2-by-2 set here for the Ducks. Hall looking to throw deep down the left sideline, and that is going to be touchdown number 3 for Dalton Hurd.
That's his 3rd touchdown on the night. It also gets him over 200 yards on the night. He is in the double digits for touchdowns, receiving now, becoming just the 4th player this season to eclipse that total. And the 2 of the other 3 have already played this week. He is building himself one of the strongest cases for an All-American receiver he could have, with this week being a major help for it.
Yeah, I just want to say that this chat just got insanely more vibey as Ben has entered the chat. The dynamic trio of Ben, Rush, and Nate have arrived, and things are getting scary. Chip Lucky with a 27-yard return to kick off this next drive for the Tigers.
I'm not going to say it's a must-go opportunity here, but if I was LSU, I'd be really worried about getting points on the board on this drive.
Absolutely. Empty set here for Lucier and the Tigers. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Lucier looking on the slant route. He's got Hubert Henderson for 13 yards and a 1st down.
Look, he's been a reliable set of hands tonight. Why not keep feeding him because Oregon can't cover him?
His 10th catch of the night. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lucier looking on the slant route. That's Franklin Benjamin for 12 yards and a 1st down.
Great catch there. It appears to be Hansel Cook in on that tackle there.
I got Cade to say Terry Boosie on Twitch stream. Okay. Benjamin Lucier looking underneath. He's got his man Chip Lucky for a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
And he was able to get Valente on YouTube to say it.
Yeah, there you go. That actually just reminded me of someone who I think went to Texas A&M, but I'll look it up later just so I don't look stupid. 2nd and 5, looking underneath. Got Leo Tafiti for a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Solid gain right there. 4th, 3rd and 1. What's the play call here? Do you give it to one of your running backs who have been great? Do you give it to Lucier to make a play? Interested to see where they fall back to.
Handing this one off to Johnson, and every time you give it to him, he'll get you that 1st down. And he's up to 74 yards on the night.
Isaac Coaster in on that tackle there, makes a great play.
1st and 10, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lucier looking to throw, and he's going to sail that one out of bounds. Live to see another down here for the Tigers.
Live to see another down, the motto, and a good motto to live by.
You want to make sure you don't give the ball back to Oregon without some points. Lucier under center, 2 receivers to the right. Lucier drops back, looking to throw. Has his man underneath. That's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers, and Leo Tafiti with his 5th catch of the night.
Able to break off one tackler, could not get off multiple as the entire defense got there, Michael Ralph included.
So less than 6 minutes to go here in the game. LSU in empty set, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Lucier looking to throw underneath. He's got his man Chip Lucky for 12 yards, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a solid gain there.
Under center for Lucier. Handing this one off. He's got Andre Johnson to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. And back within a 2-possession lead.
2 possessions is where you want to try to keep this ball game. Not enough said.
They're going for 2 now. Is looking to his right. He's got his man Chip Lucky, and now a 10-point ball game here for the Tigers.
Absolutely massive there. You now have a 10-point ball game. You just need a touchdown and a field goal now. But the step that needs to happen before anything is you have to get a stop right here and right now.
Absolutely. And Hurd gonna kneel this one in the end zone. That's unlike anything we've ever seen before. And so look at this. We're already over 1,000 yards of total offense between both teams. What a game it has been for both the Ducks and the Tigers offense. But can LSU get the necessary stop to keep themselves in this game? Hall looking to the left side. He's got Trey Walker for 22 yards and a first down.
And over on Tritz, Darian Novak with a 4-yard receiving touchdown for North Carolina as they trail 30-23, trying to keep their auto bid playoff hopes alive. While Colorado's trying to keep their hopes for a top 2 seed in their conference alive.
Well, they're trying to keep their conference championship hopes alive, depending on what happens tonight between Ohio State and Oklahoma. This one going to be picked off, going the other way. E.J. Adams with the second pick of the night.
E.J. Adams with a outstanding play there. Just a fantastic job. He is trying to have himself a great night. Keep in mind, he had 0 interceptions coming into tonight. The freshman didn't just get his first, but his second of his career today. And his first career touchdown.
And what a night for E.J. Adams. Lucier looking to his right. He's got his man Marco Wallace on the corner route once again.
When in doubt, run a corner route. And it is wide open. Marco Wallace also over 100 yards tonight. Why not feed your hot hands? And that is what Benjamin Lucier has lived by.
Step 1 for the Tigers is complete. Get the stop that you needed. Step 2, get a touchdown or a field goal. Bring this back within 1 possession. Let's see if they can complete that step. Lucier looking underneath. He's got his man. And he's breaking the tackle. Oh my goodness, he's got room. Willie Bertram with his first catch of the night. And arguably the biggest one of the game.
I did not see that coming. Usually when you see that many defenders around a receiver, it's game over. You got your good game. He said, no, now my team needs me. Spin move, get off me. Dalton Hurd makes the touchdown saving tackle, but LSU has all the momentum they could ask for.
Willie Bertram with the play of the day for the Tigers, putting some juice in the Tigers offense. Looking underneath, he's got Deal Walker for a 9-yard gain to bring up 2nd and 1.
Buck Skinner in on that tackle there, just keeps him short of the first down. If I am LSU, though, no matter what, I'm going for it. You need the touchdown while you're in a friendly spot for it.
Handing this one off to Johnson up the right side. He'll get a gain of 1, but it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
Obadiah Drake in on that tackle there.
3rd and 1 for the Tigers. They need this first down. Handing it off to Johnson, and he'll get it done once again. 1st and goal, Tigers.
When in doubt, give it to Andre Johnson, and he has been reliable for them.
So now, 1st and goal. We'll have a Twitch update here in just a moment. The I form here for LSU. Lucier under center. Drops back, looking to throw underneath. He's got his man, Marshall Herrera. Touchdown, LSU.
What a job there by Lucier. Find your guy no matter what, no matter who it is. Even in this case, the biggest touchdown of the game. Why not throw it to the walk-on and let him go make a play for you? And after the PAT, I will give you your Twitch update.
So they're going for the PAT. They're going for the kick here. So it'll be a 3-point game. Oregon now up by 3, 49-46, heading into the final last 4 minutes.
3-point game over here, and Brandon Richardson ties it up for North Carolina after a 37-yard receiving touchdown, as it's now 30 apiece with 1:20 to go in a major playoff implication game over on Twitch.
What a game. Oh my goodness.
Oh
There's
my
another one
goodness.
coming in. There's another one coming in. So we'll get that to you here in just a moment as Oregon take the field looking to put this game on ice. They're going to have to drain LSU's timeouts. They're going to have to get a couple of first downs. Handing this one off to Kozlov, and he'll fall forward for a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Good job there by Chase Wright to get initial pressure. And over on Twitch, Blue Sparrow with a 67-yard touchdown reception as Colorado now leads 37-30 with 1:07 left in the ball game.
Anyone makes the joke in chat. Kozlov taking the handoff here, and he'll get 12 yards and a first down. So that's their first down. They're going to need a couple of more.
You'd probably feel 2 to be safe.
Nate, I'm going to come back to that in a moment. Kozlov with a huge lane right here. He'll get, I believe, about 20 yards on the play, and LSU calling timeouts.
AJ Zachary with the massive touchdown, with a potentially touchdown-saving tackle there.
And handing this one off to Manuel Jones, the walk-on, and he'll get a gain of 12 and a first down.
Oregon's just getting what they want in the run game right now. This is the biggest set of downs for LSU this entire game.
Hey, I just want to let you know, Nate, that I had to filter the chat to see what you said. The only reason I knew you said anything is because you corrected yourself. Therefore, I cannot say that live on this broadcast.
I don't even know what he said.
2nd and 4, looking underneath Dalton Hurd with the first down, and that should be it. But Oregon, they're going to maybe try and score again here.
They threw the ball there? Why would you throw the ball in that situation?
Hey, it worked out. It worked out. No time for questions. It worked out. 3 receivers to the left here. Handing this one off to Kozlov up the middle. He's going to fall forward for a gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Just protect the football. That's all you have to do in this situation. Do not fumble. Do not do anything.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left here for Oregon. Kozlov in the backfield as well as Trey Walker. That is a deadly combo to have in your backfield. 2nd and goal. Our final score over on Twitch, 37-30. Colorado getting the win. Handing this one off to Kozlov, and he'll get into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Touchdown, Oregon, and that could be ball game.
It could be, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of question marks. But Kozlov, I think tonight has had by far the best game he's had wearing a Oregon jersey, and it is showing, and it is a huge part, I think, of this lead. He's over 100 total scrimmage yards. He's been fantastic tonight, and you record the bell cow back with the touchdown to end the game.
With 42 seconds left in this game, if LSU can score quick enough, they'll have a chance for the onside kick. That's why I said could. So Breslin Gibson gets a 17-yard return. And let's see just how aggressive LSU wants to play this. Do they aim for the sidelines? Do they aim for the deep shot? We're about to find out.
If I do not see Franklin Benjamin getting a target 50 yards downfield, I might be a little surprised.
Franklin Benjamin should be all the way downfield in this sense. But they're looking deep, and that is exactly what they're going to do. Hubert Henderson for 36 yards, but the ball's still in play. And this one's going to, the clock's going to keep rolling once everyone's set. And Lucier under center, drops back, looking to throw. Lucier looking deep once again. There we go. Hubert Henderson, back-to-back plays in the end zone for the Tigers, and they still have life.
Sometimes you just get that feeling like no one can stop you. Hubert Henderson has that feeling. He feels like you can't guard me, no one on this field can guard me. And he just got all 70 yards for this LSU offense by himself. How about that? Have yourself a night, kid. Never forget it.
I want to say Hubert Henderson now has 200 yards, if not very close to that, and 2 touchdowns. So rivaling Dalton Hurd is Hubert Henderson. But now the onside kick. This is where all the marbles lie. 56-53. Can the Tigers keep themselves alive? And that one is going to go out of bounds. So Oregon's going to get the ball here, and one kneel down. Should it be the end of it?
Just put a little bit too much mustard on his hot dog and put a bit too much into it.
Yeah, I bet Trips liked that comment, if anything.
I don't think he did, because for obvious reasons.
Well, hot dogs, like that, I bet that cheered him up a little bit. Okay, so that is going to be the end of this one. Your score, Oregon 56-53. Caleb, give us your final thoughts.
I think this was exactly what I said. At the beginning of the game, I said I am expecting a high-scoring ball game. We got exactly that, a very high-scoring ball game. Both these offenses showed out exceptionally. Emerson Hall had a great night. Benjamin Lucier had a great night. Hubert Henderson, a fantastic night. Dalton Hood, a fantastic night. I think these teams are looking forward to what they are building because it's something special going on in both of these locker rooms.
Well, I want to take the time to thank my executive producer, Mike Peters, associate producer, Austin Crow, my broadcast partner, Caleb Allen, and everyone in the chat tonight for this game. But we're not done yet. We have one more game here on this Wednesday night. So take a nap, grab a snack, join us back here at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Florida Gators and the Texas A&M Aggies. Until then, we'll see you later on. Have a great evening, everybody.